जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यमुना वनचारी यमुना वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामो 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामो रामो हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा धन्यवाद प्रणाम all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for the heartfelt singing. Yeah, to deep love and devotion.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Okay, Hare Krishna devotees. Are you able to see the Mangalacharan? Anybody would like to recite?
I can try, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा माह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपिशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Hare Krishna Mataji, then Pranam all to Shri Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for wonderfully reciting. I know today is a festival, so not many devotees may be joining. Maybe they are. But it is very important that we have to also remember on this auspicious day, there are few, today is called Vijayadashmi or Dasahara. You know, Anybody would like to tell what is the significance of today?
Happy Dasra, all devotees, Prabhuji.
Happy Dasara Mataji. So today is also celebrating the victory of Lord Rama over Ravana. So Vijayadashmi marks the victory of divine over the demoniac forces, right? As we know that Lord Ramachandra killed uh, Ravana, who abducted Mother Sita. So on this day, Dasahara means the 10, right? Dasa means 10, Hara. So he beheaded the 10-headed Ravana. Right? The word Dasahara is also divided by two words. Dasa means 10, Hara means defeat. So, devotees celebrate the victorious of, Lord Ramachandra. And he made, his Vibhishan as the king. He defeated both Ravana and Kumbhakarna. And of course, Indrajit, his son, right? So Ravana, and we can see that even in Hindu temple, if we go, they will celebrate, burning the effigies of Ravana and Kumbhakarna, right? So it's a very, important day for all the devotees. And also, we can think about celebrating, the killing of demonic Mahishashara. Anybody would like to say who was Mahishashara? So who killed Mahishashara? Durga Devi, right? Mahishashara was a powerful demon under the Asuras, right? So they waged war against the demigods and defeated them. So the demigods went and sought help from Mother Durga to kill Mahishashara. So Durga Devi, she is a mother, right? Divine mother of this, the whole material world. Of course, we have Yogamaya in the spiritual world, and Mahamaya here. Expansion of Yogamaya is Mahamaya, who controls this material world. So she helps us to, get cross this ocean of, whoever are entangled here are under her protection, or, under her, like Durg means or also a jail, right? So we are in kind of a jail, but she helps us for us to get out of this jail and go back to Godhead. So that's why the 9 days, is also called Navaratri, right? When we worship Mother Durga in various forms as goddess, Shakti, Durga, Saraswati. You know, I mean, there are other names. And we, in fact, even our community, we all celebrated all the 9 days in different homes. So we, even if we go to the temple or in South India mostly, they display various, pictures or statues, small, in South India and all. It's called Golu, the display of dolls displaying various events in the Puranas like Lord Ramachandra, Lord Krishna, Durga Devi, everything like this. And Durga Puja is also considered one of the grand event, right? And if anybody would have gone to Mysore, there is a nice Durga temple, and even in Vijayawada, and of course in Bengal, right? It's a very big festival. And also, I remember when we were small, we used to go to the temple. We call it as bunny, like shami tree, right? why we worship the Shami tree is like anybody would like to know the story behind the Shami tree? Would like to? So basically, the Pandavas lost to Kauravas in the dice game, right? And they were banished for 12 years and 1 year in incognito, vanavas, they said, right? Agnatavas. So after completing 12 years of exile, Pandavas decided to remain incognito for that 1 year. The thing is, if they were caught in that 1 year, they have to go again to the forest for 12 years. So that's why they have to distinguish, themselves, right? So before approaching, after almost like when you king, they worshipped the divine weapons in a cloth and kept under the branch of the Shami tree. Uh, and according to Mahabharata, it was the day of this Vijayadashmi that they successfully completed that 1 year of incognito also. And Arjuna collected all the weapons from the Shami tree and defeated the Kauravas who attempted to steal their, everything from them, right? So, and also Saraswati Puja, right? As we know, Vijayadashmi is considered one of the auspicious, day in our tradition, right? So, Vidya means knowledge. Aparam means beginning. So, Vidyabhyasam, we call it in Telugu. So, the children are formally initiated to start. They give us pen or a pencil and a book or a slate, and like that. And also, it is kind of a harvest, starting of the harvest season in some areas, right? Yeah, even in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, stressed the importance of performing the yagnas. So all the living beings, need food. They, for the food grains, so cannot be produced without the rains. And rains are produced by performing the yagna according to one's duty. Our yagna can be, nicely chanting and reading Bhagavad Gita with other devotees. Of course, every day and age has significance, right? So in that way, if we do our duties, it is also called yajna. And with that, we get the rains, and with the rains, we get the everything, right? Even the rainfall, sunlight, moonlight, everything is coming from because of our austerities, yajnas. Even the grains, vegetables, fruits, minerals, everything is mercy of Krishna. So Krishna says that one who enjoys these gifts without offering anything to the demigods in return are certainly a thief. Of course, if we offer it to Krishna, then Krishna, it is like watering the water to the roots. So everybody gets it. So, back in India, Nepal and other areas, they worship, various, sacrificial performance, yagnas they do. And also this day is also appearance of day of Sri Madhvacharya. So our whole, our, this Krishna has four varnas. I mean, not varnas. Like Shankaracharya is Sri Sampradayam, and Madhvacharya, our Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, and Rudra Sampradaya from Lord Shiva, and Kumara Sampradaya from Nimbarka Swami is the Acharya. So four Acharyas, right? So our Brahma Madhya Gaudiya Sampradaya, directly coming from Krishna and from Brahma. From Brahma, the main guru of our Sampradaya is Madhvacharya. So Madhvacharya's appearance is, Madhvacharya was a Vaishnava Acharya, right? He established the Dvaita philosophy. Earlier we had, Shankaracharya philosophy, Advaita philosophy, but Madhvacharya came as this is a transition, right? from, of course, Shankaracharya is or none other than Lord Shiva, right? But again, so in this parampara, we can see that Madhvacharya, even Udupi and all, they worship Madhvacharya. And I come from like Andhra area, and we have like say, our near our home Mantralaya is Raghavendra Swami. He's also from that sampradaya. ISKCON is also from the same sampradaya. So Madhvacharya took birth in Udupi, near Udupi, on this day of Vijayadashmi. He traveled to Himalayas to meet Vyasadeva, who compiled all the Vedas. Right. So he established a temple, Udupi temple, and dedicated it to Lord Krishna in order to manage his daily sevas and administration of the temple. He found this 8 Montessori's, they called Astamatas, surrounding the temple. Anybody would like to add anything about the importance of this wonderful, auspicious day?
So, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories
Hare
to
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada. So, Madhavacharya ji, our Acharya, was about 400 or 500 years ago, but Ved Vyas Maharaj was in a Dwapar Yuga. I believe, or I might have heard that Ved Vyas ji is also one of the immortal
Yeah.
personalities. Is that correct?
Yes, Prabhu. He is also Chiranjeevi.
Chiranjeevi, yes.
Chiranjeevi. Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So I think we have even Hanuman is a Chiranjeevi,
Ji,
Ved Vyas, and who else?
Aswathama,
Ashwatthama. Yes, Prabhuji. But he's suffering, but
suffering,
yeah,
yes.
right.
Ji.
Yes. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Anybody would like to add anything? Okay, let's at least read one verse or one or two, and then okay. So we can get started. Anybody would like to read 1024? Okay, I will start. Purudo. Sorry, anybody who wanted to read? Okay. Purudosham cha mukyam mam viddhi partha brahaspatim senanam aham skanda sarasam asmi sagara. Purudosham cha mukyam mam viddhi partha brahaspatim senanam aham skanda sarasam asmi sagara. Anybody else would like to try?
Yeah, I can read.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Purudosham cha mukyam mam vidipata brahaspatim senaninam aham skanda sarasam ashmisagara. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anybody else would like to try? Okay, if not, we can read the synonyms and the translation.
I can try, Papuji.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Sorry, I lost it. Synonyms by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Purushodham. Puro, the sum of all priests. Cha, also. Mukhyam, the chief. Mama, me. Vidhi, understand. Partha, O son of Prutha. Brahaspatim, Brahaspati, Senaninam, of all commanders, Aham, I am, Skandaha, Kar- Kartikeya, Sara, Sarasam, reservoirs of water, Asmi, I am, Sagaraha, the ocean. Translation: O priest, O Arjuna, know me to be the chief of Brihaspati, of generals I am Kartikeya, and of bodies of water I am the ocean. Hare Krishna, then with pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dhanapad. Anybody would like to read the purport? It's a small one.
Yeah, I can read from it.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhuji.
Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Indra is the chief demigod of the heavenly planets and is known as the king of the heavens. The planet on which he reigns is called Indraloka. Brihaspati is Indra's priest, and since Indra is the chief of all kings, Brihaspati is the chief of all priests. And as Indra is the chief of all kings, similarly, Sakanda or Kartikeya, the son of Parvati and Lord Shiva, is the chief of all military commanders. And of all bodies of water, the ocean is the greatest. These representations of Krishna only give hints of his greatness.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Would like to add anything here?
Yeah, okay. So Krishna is further describing his opulences. We saw many of them in the yesterday we were discussing the previous two verses. So here he's continuing, and he already mentioned how uh, he's also Indra, who is the chief demigod of all the heavenly planets. Indra's priest is Brihaspati, and Brihaspati is the head head priest of all the prominent priests. So Krishna is also Brihaspati. Then the son of Parvati and Lord Shiva uh, is a great military, like a general, is a great fighter, is a commander. So again, he's the best in what he does. And whoever is best in what he does, that's what they represent, Krishna. So again, Krishna represents uh, Kartikeya, who is a military commander of great prowess in winning many wars. Similarly, the ocean, which is the greatest body of water in the whole world, and you can see that if not for this uh, climate change that's going on, but the ocean by itself, all the rivers are flowing into it, but it always remains at the same level, kind of. And how is that? How is that possible? There's a cycle of rivers flowing in, evaporation taking place, and it's maintaining that same kind of level. We see rivers drying up, but we never see an ocean drying up. So these are all these are all representations, as it says, of the greatness of Krishna. That's what I get from this. Prabhuji.
Very well. Thank you, Prabhuji. You nicely summarized. Anybody else would like to add anything? So as we know, Indra is the chief of all the demigods of the heavenly planets. So of course, every living being is part and parcel of Krishna. But, of all these, we have even even in our material life, we have a chief, we have a prime minister, we have a president, a school has a principal. In the same way, all these main thing, is Krishna. as we can see, of all the Adityas, he is Vamana, the Vishnu. Of all the illuminaries, of all this sun god, Surya Bhagavan. Of the Maruts, he is Marichi, he says. Of the stars, he is the moon. Of the Vedas, Samaveda, demigods, Indra, and of all our senses, the six, the mind, right, living beings, the consciousness. Without consciousness, this body is nothing. And of all the Rudras, is Lord Shiva, Shankara. Yakshas is Kuvera, Vasus is Agni, the fire god. So like that, we have read like of all the priests is Brigpati, Baraspati. And here we can say Brahaspati is one of the chief of all the priests, or he's the. And similarly, Skanda, also known as Kartikeya, who is son of Parvati and Lord Shiva, he's the chief of all the military commanders. And Lord Krishna says he is him. And of all the bodies of water, Prabhu wonderfully mentioned about the greatness of Lord, the ocean. So these representations of Krishna only give him just a small hints of his greatness. His greatness is unlimited. We all have his qualities, but not his quantity. Of course, we don't have all his qualities also. A tinge of his quality is there within us. Anybody would like to add anything?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna Mataji, and please.
Shira, Prabhuji. So Prabhuji, yeah, beautifully you and Guru Prabhu explained about the opulences of Lord Krishna, and he's always the great among all the greatest. He's the greatest among all the greats. And here Brihaspati, uh, who is the guru of all the demigods. So here the guru, the Brihaspati represents, the guru represents the, who is the protector of the dharma. And then Krishna is the, Krishna is the greatest. He says he is the chief of the Brihaspati, means he is the chief of the dharma, who protects dharma. He is the chief of that. And then also here King, Kartikeya or Murugan, he is the military commanders who protects the Brahmins, women's, and children when the war happens. So they are the protector. So, and Krishna says he is the Kartikeya. So he is the protector of the living entities. And then the ocean. Ocean is the greatest among the water bodies. So that's why Krishna is the greatest as an ocean. So everything, as is mentioned, everything actually gives the hints that he is the greatest personality, supreme personality of Godhead. That's just Prabhuji. Back to you, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for nicely explaining the whole gist of this sloka. I think we can read one more, right?
Yeah.
Mataji, would you like to read?
Yes, Prabhuji, I can read. Bhagavad Gita 10.25. Maharsinam Brigur Aham Giram Asmi Ekam Aksharam Yagnanam Japa Yagnosmi Sthavaranam Himalayah. Back to you.
Thank you, Mataji. Anybody else would like to try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yes, Prabhuji, please.
Maharshinam Bhragur Aham Giram Asmi Ekam Aksharam Yagnanam Japa Yagnosmi Stavaranam Himalaya.
Okay, I'll also try. Maharshinam Bhruguraham Giram Hamsi Eka Ekamaksharam Yajnanam Japayajnosmi Stavaranam Himalaya. Anybody else would like to read? Okay, we can read synonyms and the translation. Anyone would like to try? Okay, I will read the synonyms. Maharshinam, among the great sages, Bhrugu, Aham, I am, Giram, of vibrations, Asmi, I am, Ekam, Aksharam, Pranava, Yagnanam, of sacrifices, Japayagna, chanting, Asmi, I am, Sthavarana, of immovable things, Himalaya, the Himalayan mountains. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Of the great sages, I am Bhrigu. Of vibrations, I am the transcendental Om. Of the sacrifices, I am the chanting of the holy name Japa. And of the immovable things, I am the Himalayas. Anybody would like to read the purport?
I can read, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Purport. By His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Brahma, the first living creature within the universe, created several sons for the propagation of various kinds of species. Among these sons, Vrigu is the most powerful sage. Of all the transcendental vibrations, Omkara, represents Krishna. Of all sacrifices, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, is the purest representation of Krishna. Sometimes animal sacrifices are recommended, but in the sacrifice of Hare Krishna, there is no question animals sorry Prabhuji. Sometimes animal sacrifices are recommended, but in the sacrifice of Hare Krishna, there is no question of violence. It is the simplest and purest. Whatever is sublime in the worlds is a representation of Krishna. Therefore, the Himalayas, the greatest mountains in the world, are also represent him. The mountain named Meru was mentioned in a previous verse, but Meru is sometimes movable, whereas the Himalayas are never movable. Thus, the Himalayas are greater than Meru. So here Prabhupada is explaining the purport, but before that the translation, Bhagavan Krishna is saying that he is the Bhrigu, who is the great sages, and he is the vibration of the transcendental sound Om, and he is the sacrifice of sacrifices. He is the chanting of the holy names. He is the holy names, and of immovable things, he is Himalayas. So in the purport, so Sri Krishna is again continuing describing or explaining his opulences to his dear disciple Arjuna. So here Prabhupada is explaining in the purport that Brahma is the secondary creator of this material world, and he is the first living creature within this universe. When Brahma actually took birth from the navel of Garbhodakshai Vishnu, that time the whole universe was dark, and then slowly Lord Brahma created the human beings, and among his human beings, his first son was Manu, and also he created several sons, and among them there are seven sages, and I forgot all the name of the seven sages, but they are all actually helping Lord Brahma, assisting Brahma, creating this material world. And among these seven sons, Bhrigu Muni is the most powerful sages. Why is most powerful? I heard a story, but before that, Prabhuji, please add. I think I cannot remember the seven sages, name of the seven sages. So one is Sri Bhrigu, then Pulaka, Pulastha, Boshishta, Arti. And who are the two, Prabhuji? I cannot remember.
Yeah.
I think Marichi is it though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marichi
Marichi,
was
Marichi,
also
yeah.
right.
Marichi is one, and then another one, I forgot.
Yeah, Arti. Yeah, I just found my
Yeah, Brigu,
Kashyapa. Kashyapa is also there.
Kashyapa. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Mataji, actually, these seven rishis, seven sages are a post, right?
Mm-hmm.
These posts may be changed between one Manvantara to another Manvantara.
Manvantara, okay.
Yeah. Like, Bharadwaja is there, Vishwamitra is there.
Yeah.
There are so many of these sages,
Yeah.
rishis, right? But yeah, according to the Manvantara, it will change.
Change, yeah, okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. So, Bhrigu is the most powerful sages. Why? I heard a story about Sri Bhrigu Muni. So, Bhrigu Muni actually tried to understand who is the Supreme Lord of this universe. So, Bhrigu Muni once he went to Lord Brahma, his father, and that time when he went to Lord Brahma, he did not show respect to Brahma, and so therefore Lord Brahma was very angry in his mind. He did not say anything to Bhrigu, and but he was angry in his mind, like why my son is not giving me any respect. So Bhrigu Muni understand that. And then he thought, actually he was testing like who is the supreme. He wants to find out, wanted to find out. So that's why he went to Lord Shiva, because he understood that Lord Brahma may not be the supreme, because he was angry in his mind. Then he went to Kailash to meet Lord Shiva. When he met Lord Shiva was seeing him, like try to hug him. Then Bhrigumuni told Lord Shiva that no, do not come closer, because your whole body is filled with ashes, darts, and I don't want you to come closer. So Lord Shiva was so angry, so he was trying to almost kill Bhrigumuni with his trident. So then Bhrigumuni understood that, oh, Lord Shiva cannot be a supreme Lord, because he is like showing his anger with his words. And then Sri Bhrigumuni went to Vaikuntha, and Vaikuntha, and then he put his feet to the chest of Lord Vishnu, and Mother Lakshmi was massaging Lord Vishnu's feet, and that time he went and did that thing. Then Lord Vishnu was immediately just get up and says like, Sri Bhigumuni, are you okay? Because you might get hurt, because my chest are filled with kosturba jewels, so you might get hurt in your feet. Then Bhrigumuni was like cried, and so thinking like, because Lord Vishnu gave him the respect that as he is a Brahmana. So that's why Krishna always, Lord Vishnu or Krishna always are very respectful to his Brahmana, like Brahmano Devaya Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. So cow and Brahman is always very respectful to Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu. So then Bhrigumuni understood that he is the Supreme Lord, no one else. So he cried because of his misbehavior. And so merciful Krishna is to his devotees. So that's what Bhrigumuni, that's what I just would like to share. But this is the most, that's why he is very powerful, this sage, Sri Bhigu. That's why I just would like to share this story. So now all the transcendental vibrations, Omkara is Krishna himself, Om. So during yoga, people does this Om sound, and it's a very good meditation. Meditation. This Om sound is very good for meditation. That's what I heard. I don't do that, but I heard that this Omkara is only represents only Krishna. Om means Krishna. Om means Krishna. And Prabhupada somewhere he talked about this Om sound. And as we all know that Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanting the holy names and Lord Krishna, they are indifferent. Both are the same. So when we chant, Krishna sits in our tongue and dances while we are chanting the holy name. Krishna dances in our tongue. So beautiful. And also here, that's what Prabhupada is mentioning, that when we do sacrifices, animal sacrifices, there is a violence. Like when in like Navami, in Durga Navami, the Durga Puja Navami day, still in some places they do the animal sacrifice with the intention that the animal will get a human body. That's why they sacrifice. But now it's changes. Lot people are stopped doing it because it's a violence, animal killing. But in Shastra it mentioned that it's animal sacrifice is done because of the sacrifice. This event will take the animal to higher birth. So, but in Hare Krishna Mahamantra sacrifice, there is no violence. That Prabhupada is telling. It's so pure. That's why it's so simplest and so purest. And Krishna is the holy name. And now it's coming to Himalayas. Himalayas is the greater than the Meru mountain, and so that's why, and it's non-movable. So Krishna is the Himalayan mountain. So when next time we'll go to Himalaya, near Himalaya or near, then we'll remember Krishna. So when we come to the Krishna consciousness, our visualization and our um, perception changes a lot. Thinking everything Krishna, everywhere, whatever we'll see good in the nature, or and we think about Krishna, we should think about Krishna. Oh, this is Krishna's creation. So if we go somewhere for vacation or anything, so we can think about, oh Krishna, you made this nature so beautiful. That's all your creation. You are so great. um, that is the greatness of Krishna. Krishna's opulences, so beautiful. Back to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Mataji, for wonderfully explaining all the important, the wonderful story of Brugumani. Yeah, in fact, I also heard that, uh, Brugumani, of course, I don't know if it is true. Brugumani, as you know, all the sages actually gathered and they were discussing. We have Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. We need to know who is the greatest. Somebody said Brahma because he's the creator. Without creator, how can anything will be there? Somebody said, of course, Lord Shiva, because he annihilates and also he gives, mercy even to the demons. Somebody said, of course, Lord Vishnu, he is the cause of all causes. But then, they said, Brugumani, you are the chief of all us. Please go and let us know who is the greatest. And as you wonderfully mentioned, he went to all the three of them. Of course, because even Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva are the expansions of Lord Krishna. But I mean, not primary expansions, but in any case, uh, they know that, Lord Vishnu. And in fact, I also heard that when Brugumani like hit Lord Vishnu on his chest, he had a eye in his feet, and that got crushed. And of course, at that time, I heard that Lakshmi Devi, Mother Lakshmi, cursed Brugumani that you'll always be in a poverty. I don't know if it is not true, but that's what I heard when I was small. Okay, so Mataji wonderfully mentioned about all these opulences, right? And of all the transcendental vibrations, Om, but all the sacrifices, the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare. He's the purest representation of Krishna. So especially in this Kali Yuga, we have the like Hare Nama, Hare Nama Eva Kevalam, Kalau Naste, Vanaste, Vanaste, Gatiranyata. So this is the only way we can get mercy of Lord Krishna, because in other yugas, they are like people used to worship and yagnas and thousands of years of hundreds and thousands of years meditation, all that was possible. But in this age of Kali, it is very difficult even to get a pure ingredient for us to do yagna. And we cannot do meditation even for, of course I'm talking for myself, not even for few minutes, but they used to do for few 100,000 years, right? And also yeah, so in this way, but in this good thing about Kali Yuga is, even though we are short lived, but we have a greatest opportunity just by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra and following the regulative principles given by our spiritual master Srila Prabhupada. We can easily cross this ocean of Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. And as we know that in this Kali Yuga, just before this Kali Yuga, Lord Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago. And just 500 years ago, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is non different from Krishna and Radharani, together appeared. And just around 50, 60 years ago, we had our Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada appeared here. So Prabhupada said that for next 10,000 years, all this Hare Krishna mantra will be sang in every town and village. So this is the golden moment for us to come together, chant Hare Krishna mantra, and go back to our real home. That's my understanding. And as Mataji wonderfully said, the 7 rishis, of course, these are the 7 rishis like Kashyapa, Vishwamitra, Bharadwaja, Kapila, Arti, Gautama, Vashishta Muni. But there are 4 other rishis like Sanaka, Sanatana, Sananda, like right 4 also there. And from them, actually, all these, like as we know, if we go to the temple also, we have Gotras. All these Gotras are coming from these Munis, Rishis, right? And that's why we can see that, even in India, one's Gotra is important because they help to avoid called like inbreeding. And if even if you get married to your in relatives also, there may be the kids may not be that mature. But of course, if we have faith in Lord Krishna, all this is not important. And as Mataji said, of all the Himalayas, I'm the more, because Himalaya is the greatest of all the Himalayas. And the Himalayas are greater than Meru. Even in, of course, the size of Meru might be bigger, but Himalayas is, because in this Kali Yuga, we can have, so people go to Himalayas to climb, the Mount Everest and all. But we have to remember Krishna everywhere. That's my understanding. Anybody would like to add anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Both of you, I think, summarized really well. Not a whole lot to say. But the Omkara, is that the sound that Brahma heard when he was trying to getting ready to meditate? Or
Yes, Prabhuji, Tapa. Yeah, he heard Tapa. And that's
Tapa,
when,
okay.
yeah. But that's when he Lord Brahma also meditated on Om also. That's what I also heard. Yeah.
Okay. The other thing I heard is that the Satya Yuga, the Vedas came in the next Yuga, but Satya Yuga, the Omkara was the main way of reaching the Lord.
Yes, yeah, meditation, right?
Meditation, yeah.
They used to meditate and chant Om. Yes, Prabhu.
But the Vedas themselves came in the following Yuga, I think.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Vedas were there,
Yeah.
from the eternal, but as we know, the science of that is lost, and it will all automatically, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, over a period of time, it gets lost, and he manifests and makes sure that that knowledge is reached in every at every regular intervals. That's I heard, Prabhuji.
One other thing is, we hear about all these sages in the Himalayas, Lord Shiva being in Kailash, and these are all really very cold places.
Yeah.
But these great sages, they were able, the meditation was so great that they conquered all the cold and the heat. Otherwise, how can you meditate in such places?
Yes, understood. Yeah, because we see that the sages over there, some of them don't wear any clothes, and it is minus 40, 50 degrees, and they take bath in that cold ice water. Sometimes they have to break the ice to get some water. So it is humanly impossible for regular people. Thank you so much.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat.
Ved Vyas ji is also somewhere in a Himalaya. Is that correct, Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji. In fact, as we read, right, Madhvacharya, he went to Himalayas and he met Vedavyas,
Yes,
and he got all the knowledge directly from Vedavyas.
from Ved Vyas. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. And also Madhvacharya, is the incarnation of wind god, Vayu. And of course, Hanuman also, right? Incarnation of Hanuman.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
And Bhim Maharaj is
Bhima,
also son of Vayu.
Vayu, yeah. They're all incarnations of, in different yugas, they are come in that way.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Okay, if nothing else, we can take a pause here and meet tomorrow. And
Prabhuji, I have a question.
yes, ma'am, please.
Prabhuji, thanks for the class, Prabhuji. So I just like to know, is tomorrow Shubhavilash Prabhuji is taking? Is he taking the class, Prabhuji? Shubhavilash.
No, Mataji, you'll be taking tomorrow, right?
Okay. No, because he last week he didn't take. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Okay. I think Prabhuji said he's little busy. He's also traveling,
Oh, okay, Prabhuji.
and also he's going to India.
Oh, he's going to India? Okay.
Yeah. So he got tied up. So he said he'll be once he comes back, he'll resume.
Oh, okay. Is he going to the Brindavan Yatra, Prabhuji?
Yeah, I think so, Mataji.
Very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Friday we have a
Oh, yeah. Friday we have to pause the class, Prabhuji.
Yes, Mataji. Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha
Vaishnavibhyo namo namah.
और भगवद गीता स्टडी की जाए श्रील प्रभु जाए
Jai.
Gopal Prabhuji ki jai. For
Jai.
continuous support, Prabhuji. You are everything.
Yeah. Subal Prabhuji ki jai. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.